Okay, so morning all. So in the last class, I was discussing about Python. We had an introductory session on Python. So Python was introduced in the year 1989. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. Reasons why Python is suddenly super popular. So Python has, what are the various properties, right? Python has, right? Very less coding, very less code, not even one-fourth the coding as compared with other programming languages. Simple syntaxes given by Python. They look like normal English statements. Simple syntaxes. Interactive mode given by Python. Interactive mode given by Python. We can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response, right? Yes. It has got multi-programming features. It has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages, all the features we see here in Python. Wide varieties of applications. Wide varieties of applications we can develop, right? Like automation applications, data science applications, big data applications, animation applications, graphical applications, networking applications, embedded applications, desktop applications, right? In this way, different types of applications we can develop. Many built-in libraries, 89,300 inbuilt modules, right? 89,300 inbuilt modules supported by Python. And it's a general purpose programming. It's not for a particular purpose. It's a general purpose programming. Python is a general purpose programming. General purpose programming. It's a high level language. Python is a high level language and it is platform independent, machine independent or platform independent, right? It can run on all the hardwares and all the operating systems. So interpreted language. Extensible. Supports all databases. User friendly or programmer friendly programming. So these are the reasons which makes Python super popular, right? Yes. Very less coding, simple syntaxes, interactive mode is given by Python, multiple programming features, wide varieties of applications, many built-in libraries, thousands of modules, general purpose programming, high level language, platform independent, interpreted language, extensible, supports all databases and programmer friendly programming, right? Yes. You need to know something about PSF, Python Software Foundation. Python Software Foundation, right? Yes. It is a non-profit organization. It is a non-profit organization devoted towards Python community. Devoted towards. It was launched in the year 2001. The main objective is to foster the development. To foster the development. To foster the development of Python. It was launched in the year 2001, objective to foster the development of Python from version to version. In the year 2005, Python Software Foundation received, right? Computer World Horizon Award. The president is like Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum, the personality who introduced Python, who developed Python, the same personality is the president, right? Headquarters in Delaware, US. Official website for Python. Official website of Python, python.org. So it's a non-profit organization. It was launched in the year 2001 to foster the development of Python. It received Computer World Horizon Award. President Guido van Rossum, headquarters Delaware, US. Official website python.org. Python version, the first version of Python, Python 1.x. Means 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. The first one version was released in the year 1989. 2.x, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. The first two version was released in the year 2000. In the year 2008. 3.x in the year 2008. So the latest version of Python. So the version what we are using currently is the 3 version. Yes. latest version of Python. Python 3.13. Stable version means mostly used version. So we'll be installing the latest version, Python 3.14. Hardly it takes 2 minutes to install Python. Python installation. We'll install 3.14 version, right? Yes. Settings, apps, apps and features. First, I'll remove Python from my system, right? 3.14. This is the version, right? I will uninstall again. I will reinstall it. Python provides different softwares for different environments for Windows, for Linux, for Mac OS. For Linux, no need of any installation. By default, Python comes as inbuilt along with this Linux machine. Linux along with the Linux installation, Python comes as inbuilt. No need of any separate installation, right? But for Windows and Mac OS, you need to download and you need to install, right? Again, for Windows, it is providing two softwares. If it is if your Windows 32-bit Python software. If it is Windows 64-bit, separately you need to download 64-bit Python software. I hope everyone now you have got Windows 64, right? If you have got older versions of Windows, if you have got Windows 32-bit, you are supposed to download 32-bit Python software. How will you say how? Okay, Windows 32-bit, Windows 64-bit. So how will you check whether your Windows is a 32-bit or 64-bit? Means just I'm minimizing it. Let the installation go. So just click on this file explorer. Click on this file explorer. Click on this PC and say properties. Click on this PC and say properties. System type 64-bit operating system, right? 64-bit operating system. You're supposed to download 64-bit Python software. Uninstallation was successful. Close it. Now, what is the official website for Python? What is the official website for Python? Python.org. Python.org, right? Python.org is the official website from where you can download Python, where we can see the documentation for each and every Python release. So here you can see the documentation for each and every Python release. What are the things which got added? What are the things which got removed? Everything you can check it in the documentation. Beside that, you can see downloads. All releases. All releases you can see. Scroll down, downloads, all releases you say, and just scroll down, active Python releases. Active Python releases. Scroll down, looking for a specific release. Looking for a specific release. Here the latest version 3.14, right? 3.14, October 7, 2025. Almost like 1 month ago it was released. Python 3.14. Click on this Python 3.14. Python 3.14, right? Windows installer 64-bit, Windows installer 32-bit, right? Yes. Click on this Windows installer 64-bit. For Mac OS, you can go with Mac OS 64-bit universal installer. For Windows installer 64-bit. Click on this. Your download starts. Just it is 28.5 MB of size. 28.5 MB of size, right? You can just click on this. Yes. Yeah. A window gets opened in this way. A window gets opened. So don't immediately go for installation. At the bottom, you can see add Python to path variable of OS. Automatically it gets added. No need to set anything manually. You don't need to do anything manually as you used to do in Java. Environment variable setup, nothing to do. Here automatically Python path will be added to the path variable of OS. Go for customize installation, right? Here you will by default you will see documentation, pip, IDLA and test suite. Everything are selected, pre-selected, everything are pre-selected, nothing to select here. Say next. By default, these two will be checked. Shortcut for the install applications and adding Python to environment variables. And see the installation location, where exactly it is getting installed. Installation location, right? In C, in users, in Dell, in app data, local, Python programs, Python 3.11, right? Somewhere it is getting installed in the some subdirectory. Okay. So just I'll keep the mouse here. Remove all this big path. Tomorrow, if you want to locate Python, where exactly it got installed, you need to enter into all this, right? Subfolders. Just I'll remove all this. I'll remove all this. I just want to install Python within the C drive. What is this 3.14? This 314 is nothing but 3.14. So a Python 314 folder will be created. Python 314 folder will be created. Yes. Python 3.14 folder will be created. Under the 3.14 folder, Python is going to get installed. Hardly it takes some 30 seconds to install Python. Just say install, it gets installed. Okay, almost done with the installation. Yes, almost done with the installation. So once it is done, let us check whether it is properly installed or not. Yes. Setup was successful. Just I am closing this, right? At the bottom search panel, type CMD. Let us check whether it is properly installed or not. For that, at the bottom search panel, I'm typing CMD. I'm pressing enter. Yes, you can see. If I type Python, and if I say hit enter, you can see Python 3.14 version. The version that you have installed has to be displayed. And can you see this three arrow symbol? Any valid Python statements? You can type any valid Python statements here. 3 plus 4, 23 into 9, x as 10, y as 5. What is x? Y, x plus y. X into 2. A equal to Ajay. A plus B. Ajay Kumar. Just say, okay. Exit, it comes out of it. So Python is working fine, right? If anyone in Linux environment, if you want the latest version of Python to be installed in your Linux machine, you can just go with this command. It automatically downloads and installs Linux into your Linux machine, right? Yes. So sudo apt-get everything you need to install from the root user. It automatically downloads and installs the latest Python version. Python execution modes. Python execution modes. Two modes of execution. Interactive mode. Second one is like batch mode. Here we directly type Python statements. Here we directly type Python statements on the interpreter. And the user can easily interact with the Python. Here we directly type Python statements on the interpreter and the user can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement it gives response. What is advantage? Advantage, right? To test the function, if it doesn't know about any Python functionalities, you can type and check what output it is going to provide. Based on that, you can easily analyze what is it for. To test the functionalities of Python, and to learn Python. To test the functionalities of Python and to learn Python. Batch mode, right? Here we type batch of statements. Here we type batch of statements. Set of statements or batch of statements within the editors or IDs. Within the editors or IDs. We type a batch of statements within the editors or IDs. Save it by using .py extension within the editors or IDs and save it by using .py extension. And later submit it to Python. We type batch of statements within the editors or IDs and save it by using .py extension and later submitting to Python. See, this interactive mode cannot be used for developing applications. Only to test the functionalities of Python and for learning Python as a beginner, right? You can go for it. But to develop applications, we need to compulsorily go with batch mode, where we write the code within the editors or IDEs, integrated development environments. So what are the various editors and what are the various IDEs where you can write the Python code? What are the various editors? What are the various editors within the notepad you can write? Within the notepad, within the edit plus, within the notepad you can write, within the edit plus you can write. Means these two are for Windows, and for Linux we have got VI Nano, where you can write the Python codes, right? By Python codes, creating .py files. And what are the various IDs supported by Python? Various IDs. Various IDs supported by Python, right? Yes. PyCharm. Many IDs supported by Python. PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, sorry, Eclipse, Jupyter Notebook, VS Code, Visual Studio Code, right? Yes. These are the IDs. Not on a single ID. I'll be showing you on multiple IDs, how to work in different IDs, like so, like how to work with Anaconda prompt, how to work with Jupyter Notebook, Spider, PyCharm, VS Code, all these things, right? Yes. Developing the first application. Developing the first Python application, right? Yes. Within the editor. Open Notepad and type the following Python statements. As of now, I didn't discuss anything related to Python. I'll take two values. I want to perform some kind of arithmetic operations like x plus y, x minus y, x plus y, x minus y, x into y. X by y. Hmm. Just I'll copy this to a separate notepad. This separate notepad I'm pasting within this notepad and save it. I'll create a separate folder for this batch, right? Within the C drive, new folder, Python 6 a.m. batch. Python 6 a.m. batch, right? So I'm just saving it as sample1.py. Sample1 with .py extension. save it. So just I'm writing the same here. Save as sample1.py. And now submit this file to Python as. Yeah. How can you submit this Python sample1.py? At the bottom search panel, type cmd, press enter, go to the command prompt, and here type Python, don't say enter. If you say enter, it will go to interactive mode, statement by statement. So specify the path where your file is present in the C drive, in Python 6am batch, in particular folder, in Python 6am batch folder, within that sample1.py. The file path present in which folder, present in which drive, give the entire path to Python and say enter. So 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20, and 10 by 20. Yes. But here, what is your observation? But here we are executing, but we are writing the code at one place. We are writing the code at one place. Where you are writing the code? Within the notepad. And executing at the other place. And executing at the other place. We are writing the code at one place and executing at the other place. Where you are executing it in the command prompt. To write and execute at the same place. But to write and execute at the same place, we have IDLE. We have IDLE, Integrated Development Learning Environment, which comes along with Python installation. Which comes along with Python installation, right? Using which we can write and execute. We can write and execute at the same place. Okay. We have ideally which comes along with Python installation. Using which we can write and execute at the same place. So how to open this ideally and how to write the code and execute the code at the same place? The same code I'm taking. So just type ideally in the search. Whenever you install Python, you get this ideally also, right? Ideally 3.14. Ideally Python 3.14. Click it. The Python shell gets opened in this way. This is one way of opening. Otherwise, another way is go to your start programs where all you can see all your installed applications. Click on all applications, and that go to this Python 3.14. Yes, 3.14. In this, you can see ideally. Otherwise, you can search for ideally. It gets open 3.14, where you can work with interactive mode here. But I doesn't want interactive. I want batch mode, means say file, new file. Write your code here and run option is there to run your code. First save your code. Yes, save your code within the C drive, Python 6 AM batch. Sample2.py. Now here run module. 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20, 10 by 20. One second. Run module. 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20, 10 by 20. In this way, you can run your code. Okay. Yes. Today, just we are discussing these things, right? Yes. Why Python is suddenly super popular, Python software foundation, Python versions, Python installation, Python execution modes, various editors, various IDs. Okay, fine. Tomorrow also people can attend the session, same timing at 6 o'clock using the same link to see more discussion, right? You can check with this course content. So like Python basics, operations, operators, IDs, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, modules, packages, file handling, right? Object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database connectivity, date and time modules, operating system module, advanced concepts, graphic models, Excel workbook. We'll be working with different types of models. Some models related to data science, some models related to big data, some models related to operating system, some related to graphics. This way different models we'll be discussing. And also how to create our own modules, right? In Python, I'll be discussing. Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib. These 30 topics in brief we'll be discussing for Python core and advanced. And people who wants to go for Python package full stack, the framework of Python, right? The Django framework will be discussed in brief with around 15 applications we'll be developing during this course. Apart from, and you will also get knowledge of this UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML in brief, CSS in brief, and JavaScript, and MySQL. Check with this, right? Yes. For Python core and advanced, it will take around 2 months time. 4 months, 4,000 is the course fee. Along with this Python core and advanced, people who wants to go for Python full stack, UI technologies, the Django framework, Flask framework, MySQL, and the project will be discussed, right? Yes. For the topics 2 to 6, also takes 70 more hours, 2 months, around 2 months duration. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 2 months for Python, 2 months for this frameworks, around 4 months it takes. 4,000 is the course fee for this, 6,000 for this, totally 10,000 is the course fee for it. I said yesterday I was saying the timings, right? For the first 1 week it will be starting at 6 a.m. but later it will be starting at 7 a.m. Offerings, you'll be getting each and every session video as There is no extra charges for it. As you will be getting live session videos, soft copy of this class notes, assignments, and tasks to work with. A WhatsApp group for technical discussions where you can directly interact with me. Resumes and interview questions, live interactive hands-on sessions, 300 plus code examples in Python, Core and Advanced, 15 plus applications, right? Okay. Apart from that, you'll also, this is from my side, from DurgaSoft side, they'll be providing videos of MySQL and Unix, Linux, and shell scripting around 120 videos. So you'll be getting free access to this Unix, Linux, and MySQL once you get enrolled to this Python course. Any other queries you got, anyone? Tomorrow also same time at 6 o'clock using the same link. Tomorrow you can attend the session, but from day after tomorrow, the link will be changing. You're supposed to get enrolled, right? You can see in the chart, right? A big message is given by this online team. You can see their contact details, the payment details. Yes. Any other queries? Okay. So
Sir,
I'm stopping. Yes.
sir, what about the job assurance?
What is it?
Job guarantee, like
No job, nothing. It's a training, right? It's not like a job. No, there is no job assistance. We'll be providing the training here. Means this much months we are spending on this, right? Around 4 months we are spending with total practical experience with around 15 applications we'll be developing hands-on. Means you'll be especially for this, right? Frameworks like 2 months we'll be spending for the frameworks, 2 works on 2 months, totally 4 months we'll be spending. You'll be developing 15 applications along with me parallelly. One project will be discussed, right? This much. After this, you'll be definitely, you can go into the interview process, right? If you attend any interview, definitely you will crack that interview process because everything will be practical oriented. Nothing theoretical here. You'll be developing all these things. With this much of knowledge, definitely you will get to the process I'm saying. Okay. All our interactive sessions, and even you can do the things parallel along with me, especially this applications creations, right? The Django framework applications creations you'll be doing parallel along with me. Yes. Yeah, any other queries? Okay, so we'll continue tomorrow same time at 6 o'clock, more discussion, right? Yes. Thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow. Bye.